one last big harvest here on the Four Fields map. Call it the Big Four. We are just about done with it. I haven't made up my mind what server we're gonna, or what map we're gonna put on the server next, but we are gonna continue on and get another map going on here. If you want to come join us, just jump in Discord. That's all you got to do. All the info is there. Give yourself the farm sim role, read the instructions, all that kind of stuff. You'll figure it out. I got faith in you. You'll figure out what is happening. Why are we going that way? What is going on? What are you doing? Okay, good to go. Yeah, one last big harvest because all four of our fields are ready for a change. And it's not raining. It's daytime. It's actually quite nice just to jump on and everything be right in the world. I have seen the suggestions. Yes, I have the matter of fact. Let me move this so I can read over some of these. Chit chat. All right, here we go. All right, so we got. Let me see if this auto picks up. No, we don't have it set for this field. All right, let's go ahead and set it for this field too. Then. There we go. That way I can just go back and forth. We'll just hit all these. One big massive field to do. 26 miles an hour, 50 meters wide. It's quite the field. All right, so Star Valley has been mentioned. Nandenthal has been mentioned. Looks like community farm on Nandenthal, Crystal said. Okay, Kevin Leroy has a couple of maps out. Maypole Farm and Riverview Farm. Maypole was on like 2019, 2017 even maybe. I can't remember. Kevin Leroy's been making mods and maps for a long time, and we've played a few of his maps, I do believe, over the years. Let's see. Lady Hill map, Weska Company, Minnesota. Wazuka, Minnesota. I don't know how to say that. Welker Farm is out as well. Not a lot of fields, and it would be a community map if we did Welkers. So that's the other downside to Welker's Farm. It's set up loosely based around what they got going on in real life, so I don't know that there would be a lot happening there. So we've got to set this one up too. It's okay. Once we do it, we are good. There we go. Starowies? I don't know how to say that. Starowies? I don't know how to say it. It's more fields, but it's a smaller map. Hermanshausen? Yeah, that seems right. Might be a nice community farm map. Settlers map is supposed to be geared toward MP. Settlers map sounds fun. That sounds like it's kind of a blank slate, right? That might be fun to do. Let's see. Settlers map has some crazy big hills. Oh, Alma, Missouri. Finally got an update. I'll check that one out. Settlers map has some crazy big hills. Pretty good map, I thought. Not sure if I found the four farms has set up already. Maypole and Riverview, both are good maps. Gotta do this one too, man. Thought I had a couple of these already set up. I guess not. There we go. Roads are tiny. Even towing a header was hard. Okay. Definitely want to turn the traffic off. I think we'll play with traffic off on the multiplayer farms. Yeah, I mean, I typically set up the farms anyway. This one, I was lucky enough that this one literally was set up for 4 farms. So this one just worked out perfectly, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's gonna be one of those situations where I'm gonna have to jump on, check all these maps out, see what's possible, what would be player friendly. I think that would be the best bet. Also, if you're watching later on YouTube, thank you for tuning in. Live streamed on Twitch. Check out my main channel, PixelDeucePlays channel. Links are down below. Lady Penny, how are you? Good to see you. Chicken Chow and Crystal, of course, in chat. I hope you guys are well. Oh, it's not auto detecting. It's not auto detecting anymore. Okay, well that's weird. We had GPS on this field when we started. I guess it's not auto jumping between fields now. It's like it's going from one to the other. I haven't touched the steering, so we're still going straight. We were going straight. I said that, and then immediately we just got off center there somehow. Not real sure what happened there. Yeah, we may have to stick just one field at a time here because it's not letting me. Making me go back in and reset it every time. Okay, all right, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We'll do one field at a time, I guess. We'll do it the hard way. We'll do it the hard way. We'll probably keep the mods we have right now, unless you guys want to add some. We may add some. I don't plan on taking any off though. I don't plan on taking any off. We'll just add 2, and then go from there. I guess see how everybody likes it. Yeah, see, used to, man, the GPS would jump with you. It's just not doing that now. It's kind of odd. I'm not really worried about the straw and how it's just all over the place. Pickup wagon will do 50 wide as well, so 40 wide, whatever, 30 wide. I'm not sure what it is. It's something like that, though. There we are, back going. One last big harvest. We'll be changing maps next week. Next Tuesday. It's Tuesday, isn't it? Yeah, next Tuesday we'll be switching maps. Something new. On to something different. But I did not take a break because the map was boring me. I was actually having fun on here, and I had a plan. It was just real life readjustments, I guess you could say. But yeah, and whatever plan I had is gone. I don't remember what it was. So we're changing maps. We'll be doing something else, and I'll have my farm will be open to the community. If you guys want to jump on and play on my farm, come on. And then Crystal, Voltage, and Chicken Chow will all get a farm, as they've been on here playing the most. So we're going to set up 4 farms, 1 for the community and 1 for them 3 to jump on and play. Well, we've already done the headland here, haven't we? Yeah, we got to go around. That 4-letter word got in the way. Yeah, work. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, through the summer, it seems like I'm going to be pretty busy with these guys. So, but I still had like several days I could have streamed, but I don't know. It's like I was just worn out, needed a break. I'm not sure. I don't know what it was, but back now. That's all that matters. I'll be streaming when I can. So. I'll be streaming when I can. Think you got burned out? I think it was a combination of, on the main channel, just being bored to tears of everything that I've been playing. Nothing new's come out in a long time. It seems like no matter what I tried, nobody really wanted to watch it, which is fine. I mean, that's, I've always told you guys, if you don't like what I'm playing, don't watch it. I would rather you find content that you enjoy instead of watch something of mine you don't like. Like, just don't, which is exactly what happened. So it's like trying to find a game that would be interesting and people would like to watch, but something I enjoyed got exceedingly difficult, honestly. It just got to the point where it was like, I don't know what to do anymore. So, I think between that and then working a different job and being on the road a lot, kind of got You know, it got to the point where I was like, I don't know what to do anymore. I'm just going to take a break for a little while. And it was really only supposed to be like a week or two. And then that turned into a month and a half. So, and I went back and looked. It hadn't been that long. Like, I thought it'd been like 3 months. It hadn't. I uploaded and streamed in July. So it's been like a month and a half. So my apologies. I'm back now. We're good. Had a Noble Legacy go for you. It was, as far as views and stuff, I don't care. The game's pretty fun. And I know I just said it's hard to find a game that people want to watch. And I enjoy too. But I feel like that's one of those that may come along later. Or it may not, because people just don't like the game. But I quite like it. So I think we're going to keep playing it for a little while. I don't really have a whole lot of other options, and I've already bought it too, so there's that. But yeah, I don't really have a lot of other options at the moment. There's some other games that I'm looking forward to, but they're not supposed to be out until next year or undecided date this year, so I'm not real sure when they'll be out. Yeah, no, I think we'll just keep playing it for a little while. I think we'll keep playing it for a little while. Couldn't watch it yesterday? Yeah, no problem. No problem. Understandable. Understandable. I've always said if you guys can't make it, it's all good. I'm just happy to be here and be back and be playing, and still have some people that are interested in coming to hang out and chit chat. That's the main thing. Views and ad revenue and all that, you know, none of that. I don't care. I do care, but I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like the last thing on the list at this point. I've gotten past the point of wanting something to play that people want to watch and only playing that. I'm just gonna play what I want to play now. I'm going back to it being just a hobby instead of a part-time job, basically. That's where I'm at. A lot of different supermarket sims out. I do have one on my wish list that I think Bone played, and I was gonna play it, and then I saw Bone play it, and I thought, well, I can't do as good a job as him, so I'm not gonna play it now. That was kind of my deciding factor, watching Bone's episode of it, going, yeah, no, he does really good content. I'm not even gonna bother. It's hard to get rid of. It's hard to get rid of some of us. Yeah, well, that's true. Guys just won't go away. Which I'm appreciative of, by the way. Very appreciative. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. And if you hear the music in the background, which I didn't have playing at the beginning of the stream for some reason, I hit play on it, but it didn't start playing. Windows Media Player, right? Yeah. This Jamie Davis and Soul Gravy. Jamie Davis and Soul Gravy are no longer a band that is putting out music. Jamie is now on to bigger and better things. But I think their music's still on Spotify. Check them out. Maybe hard to hear over this thing, but if I tab out or something, you should hear it in the background. Probably can't hear it at all over this, actually. It's turned way down. Very low in the background now. There you go. Watch when I can with work and all that. Yeah, no, I understand. I understand completely. And again, it was nothing personally for any, like, one person or group of people. It was just, I couldn't keep digging the same hole. In gold mining sim, we've got everything. We've done everything. Basically, the only thing we were doing now is just digging out claims, and that was it. And it just kind of got boring overnight. You know, like I was enjoying it, and then I wasn't enjoying it. It got boring to me like instantly. And I don't particularly want to go back to Medieval Dynasty, which is why I picked up Noble Legacy. I know we haven't finished the storyline for Medieval Dynasty on the new map on Oxbow, but you know, maybe a big content update at some point. I know they just had like the decoration content update or whatever, but you know, maybe we go back and we just focus on the storyline and just knock that out. I think that's very doable, and I think that would be a lot of fun to try. Yeah, I think that would be a lot of fun. All right, let's turn and probably do this field next. I know you thought I was saying that one. This one right here. Go. Call of Duty, you stopped playing because it's the same thing over and over now? Yeah, it wasn't looking good. Have you seen the new Battlefield though? Battlefield 6, it looks like they're I saw a post from one of the devs talking about how they pulled inspiration from Bad Company 2, which was, I would say, arguably the best Battlefield ever made, but it's a pretty general consensus that Battlefield Bad Company 2 was the best one they made. I feel like the shooter genre community would argue that that's probably the case. I think that's a pretty good general consensus. It's definitely my opinion. Bad Company 2 is the best one. That's where I started playing. So I think Battlefield 6 should be pretty good, man. They've gone back to the basics, and it's supposed to have a pretty good storyline. So I'm probably going to play the storyline of that because I've always enjoyed the Battlefield games. I just didn't like the last one. It didn't really have a story. It was all multiplayer. It was kind of you know. It was just kind of I don't know. But yeah, Battlefield 6, probably going to play that. May not stream it unless you guys just really want to see it. I'll just stream it on Twitch and never put it anywhere. We'll just do the storyline. You played the beta for Battlefield 6? Was it good? Yeah, I don't care anything about the PvP stuff. I used to play it a lot. Like we had a whole squad that we would get together about 3 nights a week and play. Everybody had their roles. We were really good, good squad. But I just don't. Nobody plays anymore. Everybody got old. So the storyline though definitely has been fun for a long time. I even liked 3 and 4. The storylines for those are good. I mean, shoot, even Call of Duty, like up to Black Ops 3, I think, with the storyline was not bad. You liked it a lot? Cool. Yeah, it looked like it was really good. It looked like it had a lot of good things with it. So, super happy to hear that it's a solid game. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know particularly what I want to jump into for the main YouTube channel, other than Noble Legacy and some other games that have just been on my wish list for like 8 years now. Like honestly, 8 years probably for some of these. And hopefully they release at some point. We'll play them. Dead Stick, Bushcraft or Bush Flight Simulator. Definitely a game that I've been looking forward to for a long time. I've got a flight stick. It's got missions, stuff like that. They've changed the thumbnail recently. They've updated some info, so apparently the devs that were doing it dropped it and a different dev team picked it up, or maybe some new people came into the dev company, I'm not sure. But it looks like it would be a lot of fun. But yeah, going forward, we'll probably just stick to one game until we're tired of playing it, until we're done with it, and then we'll move on the main YouTube channel. That's the idea. And as far as Dinkum goes, I don't know how far I'm going to take that. Like, I know we need to do a season 2, and James is still coming out with updates, so I'm just going to keep playing it. Eventually, it'll be a dead game, and nobody's going to be looking at it. Nobody's going to be watching it, so I'll have to move on to something else. But because of all of my YouTube channels, the PixelDeucePlays channel grew the quickest, with the exception of the Medieval Dynasty and Farmer's Dynasty run that the main channel had. Like, if you take those 2 runs away, just doing one game, one video a week, Dinkum has absolutely nailed it. Like, Dinkum has been fantastic. And it's been a great game. I've really, really enjoyed playing it. Like, it's definitely kept my interest, with the exception of a little bit of grindy, you know, a little bit of a grindy lull I went through where I was just kind of getting to the point where I felt like I wasn't getting anywhere. And I felt like the content was falling off. Not that I was tired of doing it. It just felt like I got to the point where I was like, oh, you know, nobody's going to watch this because it's just grinding all the time. But yeah, no, I feel like just playing what I enjoy now is probably going to be the meta. I'll probably just play what I want, not worry so much about everything else. Play what I want when I can, when I want to, you know. Do what every gamer does. You get bored of something, you take a break, you play something else for a little while. That kind of deal. I think that's the way to go. Keeps me from getting burnt out. I don't feel pressured to do, you know, do what everybody wants all the time, every day. All that pressure is gone, and it's nice. It's hitting G, I guess. I thought I was hitting H. But yeah, I'll look at Nenenthal. We'll look at Lady Hill map. We'll look at Riverview and Maypole. If I remember right, Maypole Farm was really, really cool. I just don't remember the way it was laid out. I remember it being a very popular map, though. We'll look at all those. We'll look at Alma, because I've never played on Alma. And it's supposed to be a really good map as well. We'll check it out. Almost done with the harvest, just a bunch of straw to pick up now. This is a really big field. Really big field. I did see their tweet about it, or their post about it on X. I didn't look deep into it, though. I need to look at it. I'm guessing this year sometime? I didn't really read it, I just saw that they posted. But yeah, Farmers Dynasty 2, if you're watching on YouTube. Right here on this YouTube channel, one a week, maybe more to start with, and then it'll drop down to one a week. I'm gonna try to record that one and put it out though. I feel like some recorded content is needed for all channels at the moment. So I'm gonna try to do that. Farmers Dynasty 2, FarmerDeuce YouTube channel only. You like the layout, but it's tight. Is that the one you were talking about that was tight? Or Settlers? I'll check out Settlers too. I don't mind the hills. It could be fun, honestly. Trying to do round bells on hills, you got to kind of swap up your, you know. Got to kind of swap up your layout. All right, there we go. That is it. Harvest done. We are done with the wheat. Done with the wheat harvest. Last one on this map. Come on, header straighten up. Oh, you posted it in general. Okay, hang on. Yeah. Trailer. Is it sight? I don't know if I have a window capture or not. I don't think I do. Oh, that font is terrible. The graphics are looking a lot better. They changed that completely, guys. They did an overhaul. Same graphics engine, but they definitely did an overhaul to the graphics. Are they going crossways through the cornfield? It's driving my symmetrical need crazy. Arm drone for spraying. The airplanes are back. This is not going to hold near all of this. We're going to leave this running the whole time. The whole time. We're going to let that go. Just like it sits. The snow plowing looks good. Like, all this looks really good. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. I meant to alt tab, my bad. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Not gonna lie. 2026. Alright, so they delayed it to 2026 now. But it looks like, honestly, it looks like they've done some sort of overhaul on the graphics. It looks nice, yeah. It looks good. I think Kevin Leroy's map is all the hedges and fences are removable. That's true. I forgot about that. All of his maps are like that, I think. I think all of his maps are that way. I guess we're selling some more milk. Let's go run down to the inn and sell some more milk. When do you get rid of all this anyway? There's a lot here. We got a lot of stuff to sell to wrap up. We may end up selling that wheat too. Just straight up wheat. Or we may let it run. May let it run. I need to find my pickup wagon. I don't know where it went. You go pickup wagon. Oh, there it is. I see it. I saw it. I got it. I got it. The last thing we'll do today is we'll go around and do farm tours. If you want to see everybody's farms, hang around till the end. Jeremy, what's up, buddy? I didn't realize you were the one that posted the Farmers Dynasty 2 2026. Yep. Yeah. I'm glad they pushed it back, honestly, because it looks in a lot better shape than the demo. Hopefully they're working some bugs out, or maybe they delayed it to update some graphics and stuff. I don't know. So, but it looks better. That's for sure. And hopefully it's a successful launch and a successful game, because it was huge for my main YouTube channel. That's what made my main YouTube channel blow up to begin with. And I think it's going to be big for the FarmerDeuce YouTube channel, so maybe it will. Maybe it will. Maybe that'll help us out a ton. Throw a bunch more of that. All right, we're going to let that sit. Grab this. Oof, forgot how much torque this thing had. It starts going, it just goes. There we go. No more replant, no more fertilizer. Not on this map. We are done with it. Why did I make those blue? It's so hard to see. $263,000. We got about 100,000 more liters of milk to grab, but we're gonna work on this. We'll do the menial stuff at the end. The important things like selling items. We'll probably sell off our cows too. I don't want them to starve to death between now and Tuesday, so go ahead and get rid of them. Yeah, no, I think Farmers Dynasty 2 is gonna be a lot of fun, and I think it's gonna have a lot of interest, because Farmers Dynasty 1 was, regardless of people want to say about the comparisons to Farming Simulator, or pure farming even, if you go back that far, Farmers Dynasty was wildly successful. Wildly successful. So, yeah. I mean, I think it'd be good for my channel. I think it'd be good for the community. I think it'd be good for the dynasty community, because I think Wild West turned a lot of people off. So did Sengoku Dynasty. I thought Sengoku Dynasty was going to have a massive launch and viewership, and it didn't. It just didn't. The interest just wasn't there. Sengoku's now on consoles. Wow, that's cool. That's cool. Again, I think after it just feels like after Medieval Dynasty was such a success that everything after Medieval Dynasty has kind of been backwards of Medieval Dynasty, right? Like it's gone back a few steps, and that's not a negative. I'm not saying that to down their work and that kind of stuff. It's a little backwards from expectations, I think, that people may have had. So it's going to be hard to compare Dynasty games when you look at how good Medieval Dynasty really is. Medieval Dynasty is heads. I mean, it's levels above Noble Legacy in graphics and that kind of thing. So, you know, to the Wild West Supermarket Sim, maybe. It might be on my wish list. I'll have to go look. But yeah, I mean, Medieval Dynasty is so far above all the other Dynasty games that it's really going to be hard to contrast and compare for their other games, right? Like, the other games are going to have to be top tier. I don't expect that from Farmer's Dynasty, because I'm pretty sure UMEO is still involved, and it's still the same graphics engine, but it looks like they updated, so that's nice. But it's going to have to be every other game, like Vikings Dynasty. Oh, I didn't watch the trailer for Vikings. I didn't watch the trailer for it. Let me pull it up, too. Now, this... This looks like it was built on the engine that Medieval Dynasty was built on. Who's the developer for this? This looks very similar to Medieval Dynasty. It looks really good, actually. Oh, the fishing looks really cool. That's pretty neat. The longhouse, the construction looks the same as Medieval Dynasty. Not a huge trailer, but it's just enough that you can kind of tell that it's definitely in the same realm as a Medieval Dynasty. It's looking pretty good. Not gonna lie, looking pretty good. Looking very nice. Looking very nice. No, that's the publisher though. They're the publisher. The developer's the team that builds the game. So like Render Cube is the developer for Medieval Dynasty, and they knocked it out of the park. They knocked it out of the park. Yeah, exactly, Smudo. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is because Medieval Dynasty was so wildly successful, and not only the visuals, but the way the game played, progression, the unlocks, all that kind of stuff was so well done. To me, that's an 8 out of 10 game. You know, and I don't give anything a 10, so 9 would be the highest possible score they can get, but it's an 8 out of 10 game. Sengoku was about a 5. You know, and I know, and I'm basing it off of early access for both. I played Medieval Dynasty on day 1. I remember how it played. It just didn't live up to the expectation that I had built up that come from Medieval Dynasty. And because Sengoku is the next one after Medieval, I expected it to be the same quality or better, but it wasn't. So. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It had a good idea. I expected the same or better quality. It just didn't deliver. You know, it's still a good game, but comparing it to Medieval, it's a 5 out of 10. You know, Medieval's an 8, a solid 8, maybe 8.5. You know, I think the only game I would ever give a 10 is Red Dead Redemption. That's it. Was Wild West the second one? I mean, it may have released, but they pulled it. And then they didn't update, and then they did a complete rework, and then re-released it, basically. So Sengoku technically came out between Medieval Dynasty and Wild West after their revamp, after their full revamp, full rebuild. I think we played it, and then I was like, yeah, I'm going to have to wait. And then we played Sengoku. And then by the time I got back to it, they had done the full revamp, which still didn't fix a lot of the issues, you know. Got it mixed up. Oh, the dev and the publisher? Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. I do it all the time. And I think a lot of people see that too. They see Toplitz and they see Dynasty on it. And this is the problem, right? This is the biggest issue I think they have, is now that they've done something so wildly successful as Medieval Dynasty that's so good, when people see Toplitz and Dynasty, they think of the games that weren't that good, Wild West and Sengoku Dynasty, you know, and they're like, nah, I don't want to buy that. I don't know how Vikings Dynasty's doing. Not Viking Dynasty, Vampire Dynasty. I've never played it, haven't even looked at sales or how many people are playing or whatever, so like it just doesn't, you know, that doesn't interest me. But I'm not a Dark Lord type gamer, so you know, no interest in playing something like that. Looks like you can make it into a supermarket sim. I mean, Wild West, you know, simulator, Wild West market or something. Like I don't know. It's just not that. To me, it's not that interesting. Like I had high hopes for it, but I just don't care now. I'm past it now. I'm looking forward to what Toplitz does next. You know what's crazy is I actually played Mad Games Tycoon before Farmer's Dynasty came out, and that was a Toplitz game, but it's, you know, the tycoon style where you manage your people, you make games, you make money, you upgrade, and you go to the next step or whatever. And I really enjoyed Mad Games Tycoon. I wouldn't mind them doing something like that again, but not necessarily that, just something in that realm. Because to me, that was a good game. They don't have to spend, you know, hundreds of thousands of dollars to publish a good game that people will play, because I think Mad Games Tycoon probably did okay, you know. Also, I don't know how popular the small scale tycoon games are anymore either. A lot of people may not be playing them anymore. So I think it really depends on that. But no, I'm super happy with it. With Medieval, I mean. Farmer's Dynasty was a 4.2. Lumberjack was a 5.5. Medieval was a 9.5. Sengoku was a 6.9. Still pretty good, but the other one was just putting the bar way too high. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just, Medieval Dynasty is just so far above everything else that it's going to be really hard for, like, Render Cube, honestly, is a crazy good dev team. Like, they knocked that out to the point where it's going to be hard with anything that says Toplitz and Dynasty on it to compare to that. You know, I mean, they knocked it out of the park. They killed it. I will play anything Render Cube does as long as it's something that interests me, right? Like any kind of vampire thing, probably not going to play it. Zombies, probably not going to play it. But anything else, and it says Render Cube, I'm likely to give it a shot. Render Cube is just that good. Their dev team is fantastic. Yeah, it's like being your sibling being the golden child. That's exactly what it is. Your older sibling is the golden child. That's exactly how it is. Didn't play Wild West or Vampire. Yeah, Wild West is still not where I wish it would have been. But you know, we gave it a shot. I tried. And again, nothing against the topless team. I want them to succeed. I just don't. I just can't go back and play those. You know, they're playable, very playable games. And if it's something you enjoy, then by all means, go play it. But for myself, I just can't do it. Hey, Schlafer, what's up, buddy? How you been, man? Been working? I hear you, man. You can see the edge of this thing. There we go. Ethan, what's up, buddy? How are you? Hope you're doing well. I'm interested in Vikings Dynasty because the time period stuff interests me a lot. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, me too. Me too. The Viking stuff has it really piqued my interest, you know. Especially after the Viking show, I went back and actually looked up like historical data and the sagas and that kind of stuff, and it really piqued my interest to go look up the historical data that we have. Really, really fun. You know, it's a really fun time period to check out. So, you know, like I'm definitely interested in it. Been gone for a couple of months. I've been gone for about a month and a half, maybe two. I think it's closer to a month and a half now. But just working, man. I started. I picked up a gig with a band, so we're out a lot, and you know, just the schedule change, trying to adjust, and then life too. You know, it kind of got to the point where I was like, while I'm home, man, I don't want to stream anything. I just didn't feel like doing anything. Crystal mentioned it seemed like burnout, and it may have been, but I think it stemmed from I got bored on the main channel, and I kept making my Dinkum videos. I just, you know, I got bored on the main channel. So now we're playing Noble Legacy on the main channel. If you guys didn't see it yesterday, stream is out. Probably gonna pick it up Monday. I was gonna try to do it tomorrow, but I think I'm gonna do something completely crazy tomorrow. I'm gonna stream on the PixelDeucePlays channel, but it's not gonna be Dinkum. But it is gonna be something very pixely. So, yeah, something very pixely, but just not Dinkum. Nothing new on Farmers Dynasty 2 yet. So Jeremy popped in a minute ago. They've released a trailer, an official trailer. The graphics look like they've updated them some, so it looks better than the demo. And Jeremy said that it's coming out 2026. So we do have an updated timeline, and it looks like they've updated some graphics. The game is looking pretty good. Really excited for it, man. Really excited for it. I think getting back to the Farmers Dynasty days, the more simple times of content creation, is going to be a lot of fun. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. You have a friend that does forging. He makes period authentic Viking weapons. Oh my God, that sounds awesome. That sounds fantastic. I went down the Viking rabbit hole. Yeah, because it started with, I want to see how close this is, you know, in the show. And then it was all the way through the sagas, man. Like, I went through all of it, as much as I could anyway. On the topic of Wild West, you might be interested in Saloon Simulator. Played the demo and bought the game. It's pretty fun. I will check it out. I think it's on my wish list, actually. I'll give it a look. Off to do yard work. All right, Schlafer, have a good one, buddies. Good to see you again. Thanks for popping in, hanging out with us for a minute. Peanut did Saloon Sim? Yeah, that seems like it's right up his alley. Like any kind of simulator like that, for sure. But yeah, I think Farmers Dynasty 2 is going to be. I think they're really trying to recapture the magic of Farmers Dynasty 1, and with what it looks like, a slight overhaul, you know, not a different graphics engine, but an overhaul of the graphics that look like from that trailer to what I played. It looks like that's what they're shooting for, and I really hope they do. You know, I really hope Farmers Dynasty 2 is just massive. I hope it does great for them, you know. Just checked out the trailer for Farmers Dynasty 2 and wishlisted it. Yep. Every time, Smudo. It looks really good, man. It looks like it's recapturing some of that magic from Farmers Dynasty, but mixed with Lumberjacks Dynasty and slightly updated shaders and graphics and that kind of thing, but on the same graphics engine. It feels like it's on the same graphics engine. Looks like they're using some of the same assets, but just overhauled, you know, slightly. And I think that's good. I think that's good because there is some sort of... That game came out in 2016. So it's going to release 10 years later from Farmers Dynasty 1. And I think capturing some of that nostalgia from 10 years ago. It's 10 years. That's long enough to have some nostalgia for it, right? It's a decade. It's been a decade since I started doing this. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. But I think it's going to recapture some of that nostalgia. Or was it 2017 it came out? May have been 2017. I swear I thought it was 2016. Maybe it was December of 2017 it came out. I don't know. I'll have to look and see. But either way, still nearly 10 years later. I think it's going to recapture some of that nostalgia for people that really enjoyed the game but wanted kind of an updated version. And that's what we're getting. We're getting kind of an updated version. Pigs are in Farmers Dynasty 2. Nice. Good deal. So they added a new animal as well. See, that's what I'm saying, man. There's so many different things they could do to kind of update the game, and that's one of them. That's what, adding more animals. I think Lumberjacks kind of went off the rail by adding the animals to it. It should have just been Lumberjacks. Miss Deuce is calling. Hang on a second. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Headphones back on so I can hear the game. There we go. But yeah, no, I think kind of recapturing that magic, you know. I think that's something Giants has done very well. I don't think I've ever actually talked about how good the carryover for Farming Simulator has been since like 2015. Giants has done a fantastic job of recapturing that magic every 2-3 years, whatever, of what they put out originally. They've done a really great job of that, you know, and I think there's something to be said for that, because that's hard to do. It's hard to do, and I think a lot of it's the modding community. So I think if Farmers Dynasty 2 at some point will open up to modding, it will change their player base completely, and it could be huge. But it's whether or not they want to do it. I don't know. The DLC for the straw harvest is free. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. That adds another layer of stuff, making little pellets and stuff. That's a great idea, yeah. Yeah, Jeremy, I'm glad you got the inside info, because I didn't know that pigs were in Farmers Dynasty 2. I had to start a new run on Lumberjack. Never got too far, because I was never patient enough. Me either. I never did pay off Uncle. Like, I never even paid off Uncle. I couldn't make enough money to justify keeping going. So it just drove me insane. I was like, I'm tired of doing this. I'm tired of working on it. All right, let's go find this guy. Let's get our grass cut, get that in there. And we'll probably take some TMR and sell it at some point. Then we'll go grab the trailer and finish the milk up. John's supposed to be working on a car racing game. Yes, Project Motor Racing. Hang on, I've got it on my wish list. Let me look and see. I had it pulled up earlier because I was looking at it. Yeah, Giants is definitely involved. I'm about to run off the side here. Hang on. Project. I saw it a minute ago on my wish list. Project something. I can't remember what it's called. Yeah, they teamed up with somebody else, and Giants is working on a car racing game, which should be fantastic. Hey, I got Steam notifications on. Bob just started playing Farming Simulator. Where's it at? It looks really, really good. It looks really good. And I'm not much of a race car game person, but I may have to play that because it looks really nice. Project. I can't remember what it's called. Now I've lost it. Oh, there's a tree. Back out of there then. Didn't mean to get out. Project Motor. Called. Then you're scrolling through and just can't find it. Oh, Medieval Frontiers playtest now available. That's the first thing I've seen anything of that in like 5 years. I've seen nothing change for that one. Road Kings is another one that I've got wish listed. It's not by Giants or anything, but it looks like it's going to be American Truck Sim on steroids, is how it kind of looks. Yeah, here we go. Project Motor Racing is what it's called, yeah. And it comes out November 25th. And it looks really, really good. Jeffrey Jets, what's up, man? Haven't seen you stream so long. I know. It's been a minute. It's been a couple months. Happy to be back, bro. Happy to be back. First, I'll finish achievement hunting on Farm Manager 2021. 9 more scenarios to go. Wow, dude, that's crazy. That game gets tough as you get further into it. It gets pretty tough as you get further into it. Farm Manager World and Farm Manager 2021 were fantastic. Road Kings is gaining a ton of hype. I know, man. Like, I saw it the first time like 2 days ago, and I was like, holy crap, this looks good. You know, just from the limited stuff they've got out, I was super surprised. I didn't think we would see something that could be as good as ATS, but it looks incredible. It looks like if that was actually in-game footage, it looks like the person was outside walking around their truck. Like, that's crazy. Tornado in the game, like I saw that. I don't know how the weather is going to affect it. It's going to be really good, I hope. How'd you like Noble Legacy? Should I wait, or is it something worth buying already? I mean, maybe wait for some updates, but I'm enjoying it so far. I really like the way it's simplified. It's like Medieval Dynasty, and I'm going to say this, and I know mobile games get a bad rap, but it's like Medieval Dynasty mobile, if that makes any sense whatsoever to you. So what I mean by that is the gameplay is good. It could use some optimization, but you don't have to grind for hours to unlock basics. You know, you can, like decorations, you can just do decorations as long as you've got the material. So, you know, I think that aspect is fantastic because you can start building right away, but it's got a great storyline. It's all AI voiceover, it feels like, and I don't know that to be a fact. Don't let that put you off the game, but it's done pretty well. And at least there's conversation going on when you walk up and talk to somebody. You know, they tell you their whole spiel, but it's really good. I like it. I think it's got good potential. I'll say that. So maybe wait for a few updates, but if you want to get in early, start playing, it's playable, you know. And it's a pretty simplified version of Medieval Dynasty. Graphics aren't as good, of course, but again, Medieval Dynasty set a pretty high bar for medieval type city builder, third-person city builder management games. Medieval Dynasty set a really high bar for that, actually. So I mean, you know, I like it. I like it. I'll be back playing it Monday for sure. And we're probably going to try to get some longer streams in next week and the weekend. I hope the dialogue doesn't get repetitive. NPC asked me if I'm building the cloud district before they will get an arrow in both knees. So far, it hadn't been repetitive. It's following kind of a story. So, like, you know, I don't know at what point it will get repetitive, but I'm sure it will at some point. But so far, it hadn't. And that was only like an hour and 10 minutes of play or something. It wasn't crazy. So, it wasn't a crazy amount of playtime. It was more the tutorial than anything else. So, you know, I feel like at some point it probably will. But so far, I haven't heard people say the same thing twice. Yeah, I think there's some really good games coming up, guys. I really do. It's just we've been in such a dry spell with like games that really capture my interest, you know? Like, I know there have been games that have come out that have been fun, but it's like playing something for longevity is hard to find, like to make an actual like YouTube series on. It's been very difficult because things that keep me interested, I should say. I just haven't found it, you know, in a long time. We got almost 100,000 liters of grass out of that. Holy crap. Power Wash 2 2025 later this year. I saw that, Jeremy. Also saw Car Wash Simulator that looks pretty fun. So if you like the Power Wash and the Pressure Washer games, Car Wash Simulator might be something you want to try out. Just a thought. Go. It's not what I wanted to do. We'll back up over here. Train station project. I haven't done any train stuff in a long time. May look into that too. Well, let's go grab our truck. It is done emptying out. Whoa, that's a building. We're good. We're good. We got it. We got it. But yeah, I don't think I've given enough credit to Farming Simulator over the years, and just how good the game has stayed consistently. I know it's had some bumps and stuff, like Farm Sim 19 was a little bit of a rough, or Farm Sim 21 was a little bit of a rough release. Maybe it was 19 for multiplayer. But like overall, man, it's been a solid 8.5, 9 for me over the years, and that's saying something. Pee-wee MS. Well, it's just the farm color. So I try to paint all my equipment the farm color, no matter what farm color it is. So if my farm color was pink, it would all be pink equipment. $167,000 liters. Drop that there, let it refill. Let's go do some farm tours. Everybody's fed. Everything's running. Let's go do some. Let's start with Voltage. Let's go to the far side. Start with Voltage's fields. Let's see if Voltage got them split up in any kind of weird ways. Got one of them split up and then got one plowed together. Oh my goodness. So this was one big field when we started. This is what it looked like when we started. One big field. And you guys went back to one big field. That is crazy. But you guys got planted corn? Both of you got corn planted. Oh, you got corn all the way around everything over here, too. Man, Chicken Chow took up the whole map. All of your equipment is orange, all yours is purple? Yeah, see? So it's just farm color. That's really it. And I think I've seen a lot of Voltage's stuff is pink as well. So, all right, let's start over here. Looks like we got cotton in these two fields. And then what was in this one? Soybeans, money beans. Oh, gosh. We made it. Just do a barrel roll. It's fine. It's fine. Corn looks like it's growing pretty good. Getting there. Oh, no, that's soybeans. That's money beans. Never mind. Yeah, the cotton's coming along nicely. Let's go check out and see what we've got. Greenhouses. We just ran into some beehives. We know we got, Voltage has got beehives everywhere over here. I like that little area right there. It looks pretty neat. Looks like a tornado come through and rip the trees apart, though. All right, so we got a little farmer's market out front. Cotton harvester, big harvester, big silo. Look at all the tractors and stuff out here. Voltage has got a bunch, yeah. So Voltage's color is pink as well as the farm color. Got the cow shed out here. Got the multi-fruit harvester. Very nice. Lots of different equipment. Oh, I see that. I see a little cultivator back there. Yeah, the cow pen looks really cool with the pond in it. I don't know if this is. Yeah, we're still on Voltage's property, so we got sheep, we got chickens, we got the full array of animals. Very, very nice. Voltage's got a good little setup. Kill the bees. Yeah, indeed. You sold all your bees? All right, here we go. Here's Chicken Chow's place. I know because he's got corn planted everywhere. I like the corn planted around that. That looks really cool, man. And let's just back up for a second. The corn planted around that looks so good. Around the windmill, that's really nice. Look at this massive field of corn. I feel like I'm in Nebraska. We got a cow pen. Yep. A cow shed. That's a winery or something. Sell your grapes there. I think that was already on the map though. I think that one was too. Just corn as far as the eye can see. Like how you got the sell all out here by the docks. You sell to the docks. That's pretty cool. All the way right up to the edge of the map. That's what I'm talking about. Use all of it. Use all the land for the corn. Looking good. All right, let's see what kind of equipment Chicken Chow's rocking over here. We're going to sell everything over here. Some of the big Case IH modded tractors. Big harvester. Cotton harvester, looks like. You actually put down a house. That's smart. Was that already there? Was that house already there? All right, and then Chicken Chow's ends somewhere right in this area. You started to do the same thing but sold the land? Oh, you're talking about down the top right here? Yeah, notice this isn't paid for right here. None of this is bought around the edges. I mean, you made money selling it. That's fine too. It looks like a lot of kern. It is, man. What's up, J-Rock? How's it going, buddy? Hope you're doing well, sir. Yeah, y'all got a lot more open area on yours. Mine's like the biogas and like several other buildings taking up a ton of space for me. There's a sawmill. All right, Crystal's field looks like it's been harvested. Got some cars, but used cars for sale right there along the side of the road. It was there? Okay, okay. All right, what do we got going on here? Let's see, this is production stuff. What is this? Whole wheat bread. Regular bread. No, I don't. I want to click on the production. There we go. Corn tortillas. Crystal's corn tortillas. I like it. So we got whole wheat and regular bread. Whole wheat bread, by the way, incidentally, is the name of a punk group from the early 2000s from Florida. They're called Whole Wheat Bread. Big harvester. Case IH custom tractors. There's the corn tortillas. Yep, got some of them custom Case IH tractors. Very good, very good. Tried myself on painting today. You know, like Bob Ross did. I'm not sure if I'm any good, but it was fun. They will make nice gifts for my brother's birthday and my niece entering elementary school. There you go. Doing as well as can be. I hear you, man. Got a silo. Got our shed back there. Looks like we got fuel pump. Then we got the big headers, the big planter, the big trailers, pickup wagon, fertilizer spreaders. Pretty standard on here. This is a big area. Lots of field to cover. Big plow. Very nice, guys. That is a lot of field, though. Crystal and Chicken Chow both started off or finished off how it started. One big, massive field. I mean, look at the site. You can't even see all the way across it. That's how it started. Just one big field. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, we never did do anything with the rice. I was in a situation where I couldn't water it every day, so it wasn't worth it. Crystal said the same thing, but that's kind of where I got to. That's kind of where I was at with it as well. Let's go double check on the farm down here. Let's see if we got everything ready to go. I think we are good. I just fed the cows, and this server's gonna be up for a little while, so I think I'll just hang on to them. We'll sell everything and go buy us a new plot of land on the next map. Let's do that. There we go, 167,000 liters. That will do it for today. Farms are looking good, guys. Look forward to the next map and to see what you guys come up with. Rice is a lot of work. It's not a lot. You just have to water it daily in game to get to the maximum output, basically. So, and I wasn't on all the time, and then I took like a month and a half break. So, but yeah. Anyway, so good game talk today. A lot of good games coming up. I think are going to be a lot of fun to try out. 2026 looks like it's going to be a really good year for gaming. Looks like there's a lot of stuff for me anyway, because there's a lot of stuff coming out that I've been looking forward to. A lot of stuff announced that should be coming out next year. and some stuff coming out later this year. I'm really looking forward to trying out. So we'll see how it goes. I think that's going to be it for the day. That's it for the Big Four for me. Next Tuesday, we will kick off a brand new map here on the community multiplayer server. You don't have to be a sub. You don't have to be a member. You don't have to be a Patreon member. You can, if you want to support and do all that, you can. But you don't have to do that. All you have to do is jump in Discord with us. Links in the description below. Don't troll people. There's rules. Read them. If you don't, you'll be banned and banned from the Discord because I don't have time to put up with juvenile crap. So, yeah, just don't even join if that's what you're going to be doing. Because I'll just ban you from everything: chat, game, Discord, all of it. Yeah, I'm just not going to put up with it anymore. Not going to do it. Anyway, if you want to join, jump in Discord, read the welcome message. It'll tell you how to give yourself the Farm Sim role. Scroll down, you'll see the Farm Sim channels, and you can find all the info and rules and all that kind of stuff, how to join. It'd be fun. Don't start something on the farm you can't finish. That's exactly right. That's a pretty understood thing, or it should be. But we had that a lot on the last map. So, but yeah, other than that, if you want to join, jump on, have fun. We're going to have 3 farms for Crystal, Voltage, and Chicken Chow because I know they're going to be playing. And then we'll have 1 farm for the Outhouse community, and that'll be where I play, and everybody that wants to jump on and play, you're free to jump on my farm and play. It won't have a password. Theirs will. So appreciate you guys. I'll figure out what map we're doing and announce it at some point, maybe Sunday or Monday, and then try to get everything set up for it. And we'll start on Tuesday next week.